Tastes real. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Jason. This is Art of Christian Homestead. Here we are. We're back in the kitchen. We're doing more of our Homestead Kitchen Skills. And Angela Kay's over at the stove. She's working up her magic, right? Okay, but she's getting together. She's going to show you how to make a homemade Rice-A-Roni. Now, Rice-A-Roni is something that many people do eat. Use a pre-packaged boxed ingredient that you can readily get in the store. Maybe not the best ingredients. Angela Kay is going to show you how to make it yourself. And talk maybe in the process talk about some of those ingredients, okay?
As Jason told you, we're making homemade Rice-A-Roni. And you probably have everything on hand to do this. It is that easy. We're going to start with 2 tablespoons of salted butter in a pot. And to that, we are going to add 1/4 cup of finely chopped onion.
Melting, right?
Yes.
The eye's already on medium.
Yes. Now, if you don't have fresh garlic and fresh onions like I'm adding here, you can add granulated garlic and granulated onion from your spice rack. It will turn out just fine. But I have fresh onion and fresh garlic from our homestead, so why not use the fresh? To this, we are going to add just a little sprinkle of salt and some black pepper. And you want to saute those onions until they are translucent and tender. And while these are sauteing, hopefully I can put a shot of the ingredient list of the box stuff on the screen.
We'll try right here where my finger is.
I'm really hoping we can, because I gotta tell you, this stuff is nasty stuff. If you are eating this as a diabetic, not only are you getting carbs, but sugar is also very high up on the list of ingredients. So it has a lot of hidden sugar. It also contains MSG, which for those of you who may not know what MSG is, it is what they call a flavor enhancer. But actually, it's not really a flavor enhancer. It really technically should be considered a drug, because it tricks your brain into thinking that that is the best food you've ever eaten, when really it's probably about the crappiest you've ever eaten. So it keeps you wanting more of it. It's a kind of a mind control type drug, really. And there's also several other ingredients in there that you can't even pronounce. But this is going to be made of pure ingredients. So your onions are now ready to go. So now I have 1/2 cup. This is just spaghetti. Just plain old spaghetti that I have broken into random size pieces. Just basically little bite-sized pieces. Now you're going to put that in and you're going to toast up that spaghetti. This is the Roni part of the Rice-A-Roni. The Roni part is always pasta. And usually broken spaghetti or broken angel hair pasta. Basically anything you have in the house, spaghetti, angel hair pasta, any of that. Toss it around in that butter and let it get nice and brown and toasty. And I'll show you what that looks like when it's almost there. I hope you can pick this up on the camera, but I doubt you can see it.
It looks a little darker.
It is starting to brown really nicely. Now we are going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic. Like I said, if you don't have fresh garlic, just use some granulated garlic. And you want to stir that in. This is going to taste so much better.
Smells better.
Yes, definitely. Now, once you get that all stirred in, see your pasta, your broken spaghetti is nice and brown now. So now you want to add 1 cup of long grain rice. I'm using jasmine rice because that's our rice of choice. If you want to know the brand that I use, watch our pantry, our well-stocked pantry video, and you will see the wonderful brand that I use. Now, you want to toss that rice in there, get it nice and coated in all that butter. And now, we're going to add a little more salt. You want to be careful with the salt because we're adding stock to it, and stock is salty. So just a couple of pinches. Now we are going to add 2 3/4 cups of chicken stock. So now you want to bring this to a boil over medium to medium-high heat. I would say medium-high heat right now. Bring it to a boil. And then I'll show you what we do next when it's at a boil. See, our rice is at a boil now. So you want to turn your heat down to medium-low. Put the lid on and let it cook until all of the stock is absorbed, which should take about 15 minutes. You'll want to take the lid off about halfway through and stir it to see how it's doing. Okay, as you can see, it's now cooked. All the liquid's gone. And I added 2 more tablespoons of salted butter. You want to stir that in until it's nicely melted in.
Butter makes everything better.
Yes, it does. And at this point, you want to taste it to see if you need any more salt or pepper, which I've already done. And trust me, this is so much better than that crap in those boxes. This is so much better. And you'll see that when Jason tastes it.
And we're not trying to insult nobody if you're eating that. We're
No.
just trying to show you how to make it better.
Yes. There's no shame if this is what you eat.
We've all ate it.
I've ate a lot of Rice-A-Roni.
Yeah.
But you can make this. You can make this from what you have in the house.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so here it is. Here's that beautiful Rice-A-Roni, homemade Rice-A-Roni of that. So it's not really Rice-A-Roni, but it's what you would have if you made it yourself, right? Tastes real. That's the goal. Real food. You know, not processed, not.
So much better than boxed.
Yeah, not processed, not boxed and prepackaged. And it's okay. That's what you've done, but here it is. Make it yourself. You're not necessarily so dependent on commercial manufacturers to give you your food for you, right? That's our whole deal. More food independence. So thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Jason. This is Art of Christian Homestead, and that's Angela K, by the way. We love you guys. God bless you, and goodbye.